Hello, hello, hello. How you guys doing? Wow. Holy shit. January 6th was the big fiasco chaos in DC. And it was totally insane. I swear it was insane. Um, Many got arrested, some died, and there were also some accusations that happen to be have no proof, no evidence. Um, Now the Capitol building is about approximately about 6 to 7 blocks away from the office where uh, members of Congress. So Alexandria Ocasio-Smollett, aka AOC, she got caught in a lie, and I'm sitting here listening to every word she's saying. And I'm like, so she got debunked, completely debunked. So I'm thinking, okay, she was in her office. She was like blocks away from the like blocks away from the Capitol building. Okay. See here, I got a message here. But the thing is, she called Ted Cruz, Senator Ted Cruz, and like being accusing them of sexual assault. Something like, okay, now she's been after Ted Cruz, as other senator guy, whatever his name is, and really tried to. I mean, she's 30, right? She's 30, still young, still have a lot to learn. And as a member of Congress or the Senate, you have to watch what you say towards other people who are members of Congress and members of the Senate. You have to watch your mouth. And it's really like she's playing as she's the Little Miss Chicken Little. Little Miss Chicken Little, she is. Thinks the sky is falling, right? It ain't falling. It's her lies that are falling. It's her lies that have been debunked. She's been debunked all week. Um, so I'm like, okay, well, here I'm like, every word she says is like the teacher from the Charlie Brown cartoon. And she has, I mean, there has been people that are victims of this heinous crime of sexual assault, rape, you name it, all, and she's insulting, totally, like, how she's put herself is she's insulting every single victim of rape and sexual assault, even molestation, and it's. I mean, she wasn't in the Capitol building. Okay, she was blocks away from the building, from the Capitol building. So, I mean, everybody rushed in the Capitol building. Okay? And it's like she's taking a playbook out of Christina Blasey Ford. Playbook. She's taking these lies out of Christina Blasey Ford's playbook. Complete bullshit. Where's evidence of it? She's on Instagram. Yeah, she has her supporters, but also she has her critics. Okay? Now, so I'm sitting there, I'm just beside myself, listening to this woman who's been blocks away from the building. And she's been after, she's been going after Ted Cruz and a couple other senators, trying to push him out. Look, she's been in Congress for what? Almost two full years. And she has a lot to learn. She's a fucking bartender, for Christ's sake, Doesn't know much about politics except she was picked. She was picked. Not voted, she was picked. She was handpicked. Handpicked. By people with an agenda. By people with an agenda. And, I mean, you have to really wake up here, man. I know. It's like the Fatty Arbuckle defense, accusing Ted Cruz, another senator, of sexual assault on AOC. Nobody's gonna fall for this shit. I mean that's like accusing Fatty Arbuckle all over again, and the guy's dead. I just think that, if you're going to accuse somebody, have proof. Shows it at the Capitol building, the New York Post. Like, holy shit, man, I mean, if you're going to say this, you better have some corroborating evidence and someone to back up your claim, because if you can't do it, who's going to believe you? CNN tried to defend her, but really, I mean, you got these two dumbasses at CNN tried to defend her. And, unless if she could prove it, that she was that she was in the Capitol building? Come on. Cannot be at two places at the same damn time. Unless she had shit. Unless if she's a twin. She's not a twin. You know. She's been called out on it, debunked, and she sat there in the halls of Congress, and she's shedding crocodile tears. And you have to stop and think before you jump to conclusions. You have to really ask a question. Ask: is she telling the truth, or is she just doing this for show? Just to try to get sympathy and shit, you know. Her office is completely blocks and blocks away from the Capitol building, and you would have to be like the Flash and be there quickly and shit, you know, to prove your theory and shit. So, let's see here. See, there was, let's see here, I can find it. Let me see here. Come on. Where's it at? Okay, she now this is AOC on the $1.9 trillion relief bill. Okay, $1.9 trillion relief. Should it be a floor? Should be a floor, not a ceiling. Okay. Representative of New York, on Friday defended President Biden's $1.9 trillion coronavirus relief measure, which the Senate passed Friday at morning, contending to nearly $2 trillion price tag should be a floor, not a ceiling. Okay. Imagine being a policymaker in Washington having witnessed the massive economic, social, and health destruction of the last year and think that the greatest policy risk we face is providing too much relief. She said, sounds silly, right? $1.9 trillion should be a floor, not a ceiling. That's like she says. She's saying it is physically impossible to pull you up by the bootstraps. There's it's an old saying. It's an old saying that's been around for years. He or she pulled themselves up by the bootstrap. It's an old saying that's been around for like forever, shit, you know. But what needs to happen is that she needs to like just go away, you know. But she, I think that, you know, She has lied over the last couple of years, man. BLM supporters want Captain Hook statue pulled down, museums and pubs renamed. Really? Captain Hook was a... No. Check this out. Check this out, man. Alright. BLM supporters want Captain Hook statue pulled down, museums and pubs renamed. Black Lives Matter activists are targeting statues and other memorials to Captain James Hook, a great British explorer who charted much of Newfoundland, Australia, New Zealand, and Hawaii for removal. The Yorkshireman is one of the great Britons who had made his way on the sprawling top of the racist hit list. Compiled by already out-of-date Stop Trump Coalition. Its targets have previously included the likes of Sir Francis Drake, English mariner who defeated the Spanish Armada, Earl Grey, the former Prime Minister who oversaw the abolition of slavery, but is today most famous for the aromatic tea named in his honor. James Cook invaded Australia over 250 years ago. He claimed possession of the entire nation, even though he clearly belonged to the people already there. It declared an iconoclast website, so somewhat questionability, in the statement reported in the Telegraph. What followed was 250 genocidal activists, activities and policies based on race, the murder of thousands of women, men, and children. Captain Hook symbolizes racial oppression and violence. The statue must be removed, they declared. Memorials targeted for removal and renaming, including statues of Whitby in London, the Captain Hook Memorial Museum, the Captain Hook University Hospital, and the number of street names and pubs named after the explorer and his ship. Britain's governing Conservative Party have done or doing little to fight the so-called cultural wars against leftist campaigners. Academics seek to denigrate and undermine British history, colonize British education, and take down and transform country's built heritage beyond somewhat belated move to introduce a retain, explain policy on statues. With limited success, they do appear to push back against Cook's detractors. Now, I'm gonna be honest here. Black Lives Matter is not going to get their way, and they're not going to win the Nobel Peace Prize. The term peace so if you want to protect your history of your country, you do it and you fight. You do it by fighting. Okay, let's see here. thing is, I mean, you have to protect your history, man. Black Lives Matter wants to destroy British history. Like they're trying to do here in the States. You should never let your history of your country be destroyed. 250 years. 250 plus years. They want to destroy. I say, if you want to preserve it, you fight. You must fight. You must fight. Now, imagine, you know, you're at home or you're at home on your computer reading the news or some shit like that, and all of a sudden you see this article of AOC lying her ass off about being assaulted and shit, which it's almost like she's a female version of Justice Smollett. I mean, she was 6 blocks away. Blocks away. And when she was caught lying, she doubled down on her lies, man. She doubled down. Just doubled down, you know. And because she wants to play victim, man. What she's doing is really, she's insulting every victim of rape and it's just sexual assault, man. That ain't right. That ain't right, dude. That ain't right, man. Not cool. Not right. She got caught in a lie, and now she just has to deal with it. You know. She knows nothing of politics, knows nothing about the world. You know, she's a child in an adult world of politics. She knows nothing about. She wants power for herself. She wants power. Squad wants control of DC. Her obstacle of being speaker is to go through Nancy Pelosi. I tell you what, that ain't going to fucking happen. It ain't going to fucking happen. Because she will be facing opposition in a couple of years, in 2024. Her seat's on the line. Now, what would happen if members of the squad ended up losing their seat? What if? What if they lose their seat? They're gonna be like, they're gonna freak out, cry, pull their head out of their head, you know, like, oh my god, you know. They're gonna be like those 2 ladies fighting over a large thing of toilet paper, you know, like, you know. But crying wolf, man. That's all she's doing is crying wolf, dude. blocks away from the Capitol building. I mean, she got caught. She's trying to double down. I'm like, man, dude, shut the fuck up. Stay off the fucking Instagram. Stop your lying, because you've been debunked already. So quit trying to double down or triple down your bullshit. You got caught in a lie. Little Miss Chicken Little. Sky ain't falling, but your lies have been debunked. So, I mean, it's pissing off a lot of people, man. She is pissing off a lot of people that are victims, man. What the fuck, dude? And she has pissed off a lot of people, and she needs to watch her ass too, man. Because politics is a deadly job. And there's been politicians over the last 200 plus years that have been assassinated. You know, presidents, senators, congressmen, mayors. You know, it is a dirty job, man. I mean, you have ambassadors that were murdered mysteriously. I mean, you had members of a cabinet, you know, of someone in the higher up, man. Like, fuck, dude. It is a tough job. You got to serve the people, not yourself. We here in California, we had a mayor who was mayor for 27 years. There was no election. He had an inner circle that had no. I mean, it was a small town that had no election in almost nearly 30 years. No election. This mayor was a dictator. Okay. Did not allow a election. He held power for nearly 30 years, 26 years, until he was ousted, because people were started to get tired of his bullshit. You know, small farming town. You know, but he wanted back in, so he became a member of the city council, and he was pissed. So he wanted to sit on the city council. So, but it is what it is. I mean, it's insane. Politics is all about. I mean, if somebody wanted to run for office because they have an agenda, they have an agenda. Some want to do the right thing. Some want to get on the bandwagon of how to fuck shit up for people. And it's insane. I mean, you gotta think about it. Like, okay, well, like for example, AOC. Here's somebody who went to college, was a waitress and a bartender, and knows nothing about politics. No, she had this idea of the Green New Deal. Okay, what was the 3 things she wanted to ban? Farting cows, cars, and planes. Okay, bitch, how are you gonna fly across the country? No. You wanna ban cars? You wanna ban cars? You wanna ban gas-powered cars, farting cows, and planes? And now it's kind of funny when you ask the question, who's gonna pay for this? Okay, who's gonna pay for this? Okay, and they won't answer the question. I mean, that's like asking Bernie. That's like asking Bernie Sanders, who's gonna pay for the free education? Who's gonna pay for the free health care? It's the taxpayers that'll be flipping the bill. If you ask, Oh, blah, 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 blah. So, uh, and then you have this crazy broad here, AOC, Little Miss Chicken Little, Little Miss Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Got caught in a lie, debunked. She got butthurt because she got caught in a lie. And it was funny as hell just seeing her just kind of lie and shit. If you're lying about being assaulted, what is somebody there by you with you? Can they corroborate you that you weren't? I mean, were you at the Capitol building, or were you in your office 6 blocks away from the Capitol building? So you can understand. I mean, if you're about blocks away from the Capitol building, you were not even close to getting assaulted. You weren't even you're probably wondering how can I make myself a victim? How can I make myself a victim by telling a lie on Instagram? I mean, you got these fucking idiots playing the how can I be a professional victim today? These people are getting sadder and sadder every fucking day. Sadder and sadder every fucking day. I mean, if you're gonna lie about, if you're gonna lie, you're in your office 6 blocks away from the Capitol building, right? So how can you be claiming you're at the Capitol building when you're in your office 6 blocks away? You can't, unless you're a twin. You can't be at 2 spots at the same time. She starts crying. Come on. And then you have CNN, 2 idiots from CNN trying hard to defend her. Okay. It's just blocks away. So is it even near or even in the Capitol building? And she says, "Oh, I'll hide in the bathroom." Shut the fuck up! No, you weren't. You got caught in a lie. People said you weren't even in the Capitol building. You were in your fucking office blocks away. You were blocks away. Miss Chicken Little. You got caught in a lie. Your lies have been debunked. No, you're crying those crocodile tears. You got Miss Talib. It's okay. Well, it's not okay. I mean, those crocodile tears ain't fooling nobody, man. No. I mean, there's people that are victims, Mo. I mean, they went through hell just to even tell their story, man. They went to counseling, man, for years. Try to survive day by day, telling what happened to them for years. And then you have little Miss AOC, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Got caught in a lie. Little Miss Chicken Little got debunked. So, people are already saying she wasn't even in the Capitol building. You know, she got caught in a fucking lie. I mean, if I got caught in a lie like that, I would be embarrassed to even show up at the Capitol building the next day. I'll be afraid of showing up in my town that I'm representing. I'll be an embarrassment. I would be so embarrassed. I wouldn't be in my office to see my staff, man. I mean, I would be that fucking embarrassed, dude. You know, I mean, you're lying your ass off, playing the fucking victim, which you were 6 blocks away from the Capitol building, man. I mean, you were blocks away. Now you got caught, even debunked because someone's, you know, caught you in a lie. I mean, she would have to be embarrassed to even show up in Congress or in her office where people are like, huh, little Miss Gillittle arrived. You know, I'm like, fuck, dude. I don't know why. I mean, is she doing this for? I mean, try to get sympathy and shit from people? I mean, I'm like, even from members of Congress, I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, where's she going with this, man? I mean, fuck. I'm surprised she didn't run for governor, dude. People were like, what the fuck is she doing? I mean, she would need to grow the fuck up before she would run for office, man. I mean, I seen her smile. She looked like Mr. Ed fucked her mom and gave birth to her, man. Like, what the fuck? You know, like, what the fuck, man, you know? So many questions on why is she lying, man? Cause she got caught in a lie. She embarrassed herself. She got butthurt because she got butthurt because she got caught in a lie, and now she's doubling down on that very same fucking lie. I mean, if I got caught in a lie, I wouldn't double down. I would admit I lied, you know, because I mean that's like a congressman got caught in the bathroom, you know, doodling somebody, you know, like what the fuck? I'm not gay. I mean, come on, man. I mean, look, if you were caught, okay, if you were caught, I mean, to save your reputation, do what you gotta do and be honest, man. Be honest, you know. Because if you lie, your supporters are going to turn their back on you because you're full of shit. You know, I know that's like the governor of was it Virginia or something like that? He ended up going to Argentina to visit his mistress and shit, you know. I'm like, he's a governor of a state and he went to see his mistress? Like, what the fuck, dude? Anything you do can be traced, man. Like, what the fuck? Oh, I was playing golf. Yeah, what are you doing? Ting off. Yeah, hole in one in her asshole, man. Like what the fuck, dude? Holy shit. And she ain't been looking either. I mean, an Argentina chick, like, holy fucking A, dude. Like, fuck, dude. But, you know, you get caught in a lie, and you're going to do whatever it takes to try to save face. You know, try to say anything just to save your own ass. But if you try, the court of public opinion has already found you guilty of perjury, you know, lying, you know. And here, like AOC, she was found guilty in the court of public opinion. Okay, she got caught in a lie. She tried to double down. Again, found guilty of lying by the court of public opinion. Okay? I mean, you have to seriously kiss someone's ass to just, I mean, to fix your rep, man. Like, what the fuck, dude? You lied your ass off. You weren't over here, but you're over here, blocks away from the Capitol building, which you lied. You were there. Yeah, I was hiding in the bathroom, and this guy, like, I mean, come on, dude. I mean, if you're lying about an officer, okay? You're trying to ruin his career, ruin his reputation. By you lying about the officer, you're ruining his career, his life, his name, and his reputation. And whoever this officer is can easily turn around and sue your stupid ass for slander. And lying ain't going to save your ass, because if you're lying about an officer, okay, that officer can turn around and sue your stupid ass for slander, because you want to play victim and shit, All these dumb motherfuckers need to stop playing the victim, man. Playing the victim card. Be honest with yourself, man. Be honest, man. Because by you lying, I mean, you could be lying about somebody, and if it ain't true, they can turn around and sue your stupid ass. And trust me, you will be paying a lot. You're going to be paying for their retirement. Because you lied. That's like if somebody accused me of something that I had no idea I did. I mean, I could be at home with my family, wife and kids, while some dumb shit lies on TV or lies on Instagram. Like, yeah, he did. I like when and where, what time. Okay. See, I would have witnesses. Okay, my kids, my wife, stuff like that. Because somebody wants to play the victim, and all of a sudden I get my name dragged in the mud, my name thrown under the bus. I'm being called for an interview, like whatever. But even though I wasn't here, I was here. So this person will be lying their ass off, playing the victim, because they want to save face. Now, if there was no evidence or no witness to corroborate their claim, and they're lying, and they're slandering somebody, then that person can turn around and sue their stupid ass big time. So, if you're going to say something stupid, don't. Because you need to think really hard before you say anything stupid towards somebody or about somebody. Because they can turn around and sue your stupid ass for slander. So, unless you got deep pockets, shut the fuck up. Because whatever you say can cost you a lot of dough. And you're going to be serving up that dough, got moolah, to someone you just slandered or accused of, which you had no evidence of. So you better prove your case, or hey, if it's slander, you better have the money to pay out, because if they sue you, you better have the fucking dough to pay it out, man. Because tell you what, it'll be your fucking ass that's be in hot water. itself. So you gotta think, man. Alright, folks, this is a good old Grandmaster Revenue. Please share this video. And if you're new to this channel, please leave a like, subscribe, comment below, and hit the bell for notification. And if you got the Star Special, you are the Resistance. I'm Grandmaster Revan. Knowledge is free, knowledge is power. Always a healthy, well-wise. I love you guys, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out. Godspeed.